ang mechanic with the unstable current is pag nag-cast ka ng single target skill kay Razor, meron kang receive the purge and damage. Ngayon, yung stable current gives you the movement speed pa rin, pero meron siyang constant damage every few seconds, and then it also applies a purge. That could also be applied, I believe, dun sa mga tipong na Guardian Angel, pwede mo siya ma-purge off. Pati yung repel siya, syempre hindi. But overall, Razor, if you draft the Razor, sinasabi mo rin na gusto mo magkuha na objectives agad. You want to win the team fights as well.
May pagka-telegraph, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very strong mid-game type of carry. And Happy Feet, they're gonna push the tempo kasi yun nga, Omni Knight and Winter Wyvern, you wouldn't expect yung mga late gamers din around those lineups.
Maybe that's why then meron tayong ban dito mula sa Happy Feet ng Tinker din. And of course,
syempre, kapag meron kang kinold embrace na kakampi mo, easy target for the static lane.
Ayun na nga.
Diba? Madali mo siya nakawan. And the magic damage from Razor, look at the mixture of the physical and damage output from Happy Feet. Mataas na rin from the Razor. Meron ka pa rin physical, syempre, courtesy of the right clicks of the Razor and the Slardar Corrosive Haze.
And you could see that Execration has taken their nice time in keeping in check. This Razor may go for the punch. Getting introduced here, isa sa mga hero na nagbigay ng mouse sa isa sa mga LO gens natin dito, mga kaibigan.
So, I think that this will be played by Bimbo, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi parang yung previous na iterations sa Execration, they put Bimbo as position 4. And Pudge will be played as position 4. The Weaver will be picked here for more physical damage, syempre. And a lot of fast tempo, I would say, from the Happy Feet side. Weaver, sabihin natin, pwede siya malakas siya sa late game, but I think that the power spike really for a Weaver is in the early game and the mid game, just because of the damage output na pwede mo makuha out of the Weaver na nanalo ng lane. So far, I think Happy Feet, they can secure their lanes right now. They have the Rupik plus the Weaver, very strong potential with the laning stage. Yeah. And hard to gank. Weaver is very hard to gank to start.
Ayun na, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the possibility of having the off-lane Weaver on this one para sa side ng Happy Feet.
Yeah, that's true.
That's gonna be the Mirana. So, clearly, a right-click one for this game. A lot of assistance as well na pwede niya makuha, of course, from the tempo na pwedeng ibigay ng Pudge. And again, Omni Knight plus the Winter Wyvern. Ang hirap mahuli ng Miranang to. So, I'd be expecting Execration would be picking their final hero as another layer of damage. Probably they might want to go for an AoE damage on that one. Pero pwede rin kasing magkaroon ng, I'm not so sure, hindi na siya ganun kauso, but there's the path on the Mirana na gawing magic damage type, ganon, Star Storm. Pero we'll see, for the most part mga nakikita ko kasing Mirana is more on the physical damage Mirana.
Yeah, I believe just recently I saw a Mirana na magic damage type. It wasn't that successful as compared to the physical damage type right now, but Mirana with the triple charges on the leap can escape from the potentially the Slardar initiations or the Razor static link, kaya kanya takasan. Even the Weaver can escape from that one. Of course, Mirana is one of those, sabihin natin standard na carries na lang so far. Because, yun nga, kid, maganda rin yung talent progression niya. Meron agad siyang plus 20 damage, if I'm not mistaken, sa level 10 talent, which is actually pretty strong. There's gonna be a Luna ban here by the Execration side. I think they're expecting the Weaver to be offlane and then have Happy Feet have that objective-taking type of core like the Luna.
Luna, very powerful right-click hero para dito sa Happy Feet. If ever that one was not banned here by Execration, it would be the Vengeful Spirit carry para dito sa side ng Execration. So, offlane Omni Knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, yeah. An offlane Omni Knight, Vengeful Spirit na core. Probably a mid Mirana dito from the side of Execration. And Happy Feet, they have a decent talaga na mid-game dito. I think they can match out the Vengeful Spirit, although Vengeful Spirit is a very potent mid-game type of carry.
There we go. Yeah, we got the SM.
There you go.
I mean, last pick lang naman yung Shadow Fiend dito sa pool at bayad na bayad para sa isang composition na may Omni Knight. You just have to account for the Winter Wyvern. Wag ka lang magpapa-Winter's Curse katabi. Pero ladies and gentlemen, here at BGC High Street is visited by the Shadow Fiend of JULZ.
Definitely. And we know that JULZ is actually playing as a support para sa Happy Feet.
Yes.
Maybe they will have JULZ sa mid na ngayon. Sabi nga nila, di ba, natatalo daw ang Happy Feet kasi hindi pa nagmi-mid si JULZ. Eto na ba?
Eto na.
Ang secret weapon ng Happy Feet.
Well, malaking weapon yan. Balitang-balita yung weapon na yan. Medyo malayo na sa secret, mga kaibigan. But we'll see. It's gonna be a showing of skill here between these two teams. Take note, game 1 pa lang to. Meron pa tayong dalawang games after nito. Not to mention another performance as well coming in from you peeps. And of course, giveaways na dinadala ng ating mga host Riku and of course Phil. Nako?
all hype aside, I think this is the perfect time to show din yung Shadow Fiend kasi bukod sa na-buff siya for me sa 7.07, lalo pa siyang na-buff ngayon sa 7.07C kung saan yung kanyang successive raises na pag namatama ka actually has the stacking damage. Now, 80 damage yung stack on top of the initial niya na damage. So, ganun talaga. Kapag naka-triple raise ka, sobrang punishing. But let's go for the quick team rundown here. Happy Feet versus Execration. The first game. On the Radiant side, you have Jessivash on that Rubik. I think this is Ben-Hur sa kanyang Slardar. Support Rappy on that offlane Weaver. JULZ with that Shadow Fiend. And Extract, the new player sa kanyang Razor.
Ladies and gentlemen, playing for the dark side, you got the Execration squad. Kimo onto the Mirana. Is this Raging Potato?
Yeah,
Raging Potato para sa ating Winter Wyvern. Omni Knight holds in
Si
by
RR,
ladies and gentlemen. Gabby on the Pudge. And of course, James for the Vengeful Spirit.
Core Vengeful Spirit. Siyempre, SFT JULZ. By the way guys, kung magdata kayo dyan, ba't di kami nagsasabi ng mga smoke, ng mga Roshan, ng mga wards, we can't say that just yet kasi baka lang marinig ng mga players natin. But we'll see. Magkaroon lang ng konting process lang dito, sorting out technical issues. Going back to the Shadow Fiend right now na yun nga, mas maganda na siya ngayon sa meta, I believe. Kasi sabihin natin yes, napababa yung base damage ng mga Shadow Rays. Dati kasi if you use the level 4 Shadow Rays, instantly mo mapapatay yung range creep. But right now, hindi na yun possible kasi bumaba yung base damage siya. But overall, kapag na-hit ka ng successive na raises ka, mas rewarding siya. Kasi meron siyang bonus stacking damage.
So, the bursting capabilities of this Shadow Fiend. So, it's a matter, there's a very heavy emphasis on the positioning of this Shadow Fiend, and we would expect JULZ is a very capable player on pulling that off, ladies and gentlemen. The interesting part here, I would say, is that why?
Mukhang mayroong throwback. Bukod sa si JULZ ang nagbalik sa mid, mukhang si Kimo nagbalik sa pagiging carry.
Yes, yun na nga eh. Taka rin ako kung bakit hindi nasa support role ngayon si Kimo. Are really nice showing limited edition rules. Para dito sa ating BGC High Street match.
Blast from the
face off.
past.
Yun na nga mga kaibigan. So we'll see. Sabi nga natin, hindi natin ma-mention yung mga smoke play dito, yung mga rush pit play, and even the early pickups of the item here. Pero yun naman yung mga detalye na hindi po namin pwede sabihin. Pero sa mga audience namin, be sure to be attentive of the details of this game kasi mamaya, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be asking questions once again. And for every correct answer to those questions with regards to our game would entail you to win one of the prizes coming in from Huawei.
And speaking
mga kaibigan, unang balikan dito towards the stairs. High ground face check and James winning the first blood towards the ground. It's the Nini, ladies and gentlemen. MC the Slaughter and kiss up here. RR would be the next casualty. 1-for-1 for these two teams, but it ends gonna be the 2-1 in favor of the Happy Feet side. Ako mga kaibigan.
So, the high ground advantage nag-favor dun sa Execration at hindi pa tapos para Shinbu.
Yeah, syempre.
Mukhang pinapagitaan dito ang kino-corner si Jessimash. Napakaganda pagka-clip but there's the magic missile to follow. Hindi out para Jessimash.
Ang unang tipi sa buka here in BGC, ladies and gentlemen. Uberride, it's 3-1 still into our scoreboard. We kind of miss out some of a few kills there. But for the most part, it is Happy Feet's early
Grabe.
you know.
2017 ba talaga ngayon parang Shinbu? Nakikita natin JULZ laban kay Kimo sa mid.
Diba?
My goodness. Para sobrang throwback din talaga. Siyempre big shoutouts din dun sa ating observer right now.
Indeed. Ladies and
si
gentlemen.
paring Alo Boy. Yeah. Don't forget of course to join the activity booths na meron tayo around this place guys. Ongoing yan habang mayroon tayong laban, habang may program tayo, and you can win exciting prizes.
Ayun na nga, sa pagkatapos tong ating game, ang dami actually nating mga booths, especially when it comes to the offerings and of course the newest applications available here sa ating eSports Festival here at the Face Off. So gawin natin yan after this game, and of course to all those who are dropping by here in BGC High Street, wag na wag po kayo mahiya. This event is free, gratis, libre, walang bayad mga kaibigan. Pero yung bounty at yung laman, bayad na bayad, tanggal. It's the Dark Career getting killed here. Bye, Happy Feet.
Another bonus para sa Happy Feet squad ngayon. Bukod sa naka 3-1 na sila, meron pa sila nakuwang career kill. And nakita nyo naman yung net worth lead nila right now. You can see, hindi na namin sasabihin, basta nababasa nyo na yan. You can see also yung last hit and denies kasi kung sino yung naniliid. That is very rewarding kung sino man yung nakakuha nun for sure. I mean, the start of the game. Especially
pa.
for someone, a core, like the Shadow Fiend who has got 18 souls to his name already.
Yes, do take note para sa ganitong klaseng mga hero lineup na parang strong lane means a strong game. I think napakataas ng emphasis ngayon natin dito para sa last hits and denies. I'm actually curious if there would be, actually hindi ganun kataas yung demand here for the ganks. I'm expecting that the ganks would come in from the Pudge maybe by level 3, by level 2. Look at here, Jesse Bash. Kasama syempre si Rappi dito. Pinalipad ang Dragon, pagbaba. Naging ilusyon mga kaibigan. James here getting clap. Gabby would join for this fight. Rappi would walk away. Ito yung Weaver, ito yung langgam. May Sukuchi nga ba yan? Nahook! Nahook mga kaibigan! And it's still 1-for-1. Para dito sa ating game, it's actually 2-for-1. Yeah, in favor of Execration.
Unfortunately, the Rubik plus the Weaver is quite squishy against the lineup. They were able to take out the Winter Wyvern, but for the follow-up, there wasn't any. And that they lost 2 heroes.
Yeah,
Return for 1. Not a favorable trade for Happy Feet, but at least Execration finding a win over the map. Across the map na nakikita natin yan. 3 minutes in. Intense na action nga naman dito sa BGC with both of these teams. Well, of course, ang pinaka-interesting dito pagdating na mid-game kung paano mag-create ng play si Kimo as well as JULZ.
Yun na nga. Mostly, yung early pressure naman natin, medyo expected naman. Nanggagaling din sa Rubik dito in accordance with his allies as well. Pero yun nga, hindi ko masyado nag-play off na para dito sa Happy Feet. Mga kaibigan, JULZ here. Getting for 70 consecutive stacks. Maybe he's aiming for that one. That's gonna be the arrow. Missing! Actually, big time against JULZ, so there's no casualty to be brought here in our mid lane.
Meanwhile, RR is quietly farming, getting the experience here in the bottom lane. I think he does have that 1v1 situation against the Razor, which is not bad for an Omni Knight, but definitely a good one for the Razor as he can get the solo farm, quietly get to his items, and then when the mid game comes, the Razor will be a very strong ganker as it's gonna be Weaver up against James. James receiving a damage from the Swarm as well.
One last hit.
One more.
Isang taya kay Rappi. That's gonna be the 2 hits there, pero 17 health. That's gonna be the other TP. Medyo hindi nakatira dito. Si Ben-Hur, ladies and gentlemen. So,
yeah. That's the thing with Vengeful Spirited. Ang taas na kanyang base stats. That's why mataas ka base armor na. Tinatlo na si JULZ. Tinatlo na paring tol.
Got some brace here. Here comes Ben-Hur. Can he make a stand? Can he make an answer once again? But still 1-0 here for the Execration squad.
They're going on. Naku po, dito kay Omni Knight, there's the telekinesis as well as a static link. 80 damage stolen, but no casualties just yet. Siyempre, Omni Knight, very tanky hero din naman. Start.
Kaya nasa offlane din yan, mga kaibigan. I'm not so sure. Actually, I believe na dapat itong Happy Feet would just put an emphasis on the other lanes aside on going for the Omni Knight. Okay na yan, good check na yan. Parang katapat ng Omni Knight is yung Razor. Although, yeah, there is some form of demand to actually delay the Guardian Angel of the Omni Knight, but I think mas rewarding kung iba na lang talaga yung lanes na binibisita mo na dito ni Rubik. Gaya ng ginagawa niya ng early game. But we'll see.
There's a discussion then for a nullifier na pwedeng i-pick up dito ng first teams. That's a very expensive item na in-introduce sa 7.07. Siyempre, late game pa nila kukunin yan. But what it does is, it dispels your opponent. But
mga kaibigan, hi Gabi dito. Pinalipad siya, pero may hook na kasama. Josh Bash on that one. Purification towards this Pudge. Heal na heal itong Pudge natin. Pero tumbang-tumba itong Pudge natin. Ben-Hur going so low for this one. RR backing out without those spells. Wala lang spells na pwede may gas dito as Bimbo has no answer as well without any mana to boot. So wala naman namatay. Actually, it's just gonna be the Pudge going down. Okay, towards Happy Feet.
There's the whole connection mula kay Gabi dito na sa Torre. JULZ, kaya mo man lumaban? Stealing the damage, but he will be taken out. It's gonna be another death para kay JULZ.
Yeah, heavy punishment on that one for JULZ. Definitely every hook would be a casualty for your team. Meanwhile, you got Rappi here. He gets stealthed. The big question is, James, what is the cooldown for his magic missile? Auto attacks on top of the tower hit. Can make the swap. No level for that one. Pero I think medyo hirap dito ngayon si James, definitely. Lalo pat may insurance na rin si Rappi. But
yeah, still a gap telekinesis, still a fade bolt. Will it be enough? It will be. That's gonna be James going down once again.
Instant mabilis mga kaibigan despite Bimbo joining this. But Kenny, he has no mana actually for the time lapse. But one for the Sakuchi. He has to back up. Another hook, mga kaibigan. Hang time hook para kay Jesse Bash dito. The arrow, hindi kailangan mag-connect yan. Auto-attack na lamang. No Star Storm to be needed. Jesse Bash would go down with Gabi getting that kill.
Bottom lane, they actually committed the Eye of the Storm for the Razor. Hoping to get a kill on the Omni Knight. But again, Omni Knight. Nabi natin niya sa draft kanina. Napaka-sustainable. Kaya-kaya mag-isa. Kayang iwan mag-isa.
Siyempre, pari yan eh.
Oo naman.
Nangyari sa'yo. Ano, sanay mag-isa yan, mga kaibigan.
Sanay mag-isa. Nako po.
So, anyway, going back for this game, actually, considering the economy, makikita nyo nga po dito sa ating screen who are leading that one. So, clearly, nakukuha yung strong lanes dito na gusto ng ating mga teams din. Specifically for these heroes that are leading our economy.
Actually, mga players ngayon, yung mga heroes ngayon na nakadepende dun sa, like the supports, particularly the supports, na sobrang nakadepende sa bounty runes to have this experience. Medyo hindi na sila pwedeng magdepende ngayon as much as before. Kasi nga, na-reduce na yung base experience na pwede mong makuha out of the bounty runes. Although, nagsa-scale pa rin sila, parang, but meanwhile, there is simply a clash of the Roshan pin.
Yeah, the problem here, actually, JULZ after the magic missile will receive the arrow for this one, but he got 3 members to aid him up. The big question here is, of course, the Mirana ultimation with James, the courier, getting tagged for this one. Another hook.
Nice
Here
connection.
comes towards JULZ with Gabi plus Chemo, and JULZ gets shut down here. In exchange for that one, maybe James. Sukuchi para kay Rapi. Yapi. James would try to answer back, but up to no avail. Telekinesis is there. 1-for-1 on this engagement.
Yeah.
Meron tayong swap ng camera dito, pero mukhang lumaban si Slardar towards the mid lane. They can both be Winter Wyvern on the side. Will there be the Winster's Curse, mga kaibigan? Tingnan natin. Chemo advancing towards Star, ignoring the damage. Ladies and gentlemen, iniinda niya to. Andun din si Rapi. Pero tingnan nyo si Gabi with Jessivas getting devoured here by the Pudge. And Rapi would take on a 1v1 after Chemo is taken down. Rapi here, he still has the time-lapse for this one. Medyo lalanggamin po itong ating Winter Wyvern, mga kaibigan. Easy peasy, pero may magic missile nga ba? Ligtas! Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Will the Sukuchi be able to tag him? Germinates attack. Nakita niyo ba? Will there be the vision? Nako!
No mana for
Na-jukes!
time lapse. Oh, it does have it.
There's the time lapse.
But Gabi, with the double kill already, medyo nag-aabang dito. They're still chasing the Winter Wyvern. Walang katapusan, walang... Oy, another hook!
Wala ka na
Wala kay Gabi! Grabe naman!
Gabi naman.
Grabe naman yun.
Ibang-iba.
Nakailaw, he did have the double kill. Nahabol pa niya yung Slardar after that clash. Tapos ngayon, nakakuha siya ng hook. Napatay pa nila yung overextending na Weaver
Parang
sa fight na yun.
Isang beses ko pa lang yata nakita nag-miss yung hook ni Gabi. Doon lang sa wards kay,
sa ward dito.
kay Bimbo nga lang. Pero wais mag-hook si Gabi.
Yeah.
Halos close range, no? Point blank.
Malapit.
Payan na bayad.
Nakita niyo kanina doon sa clash doon sa may bottom lane kung saan hinahabol ng isang Razor yung Omni Knight. There was a time where the Omni Knight was low. That's because of the unstable current. Pwede mo spam. But here comes
Easy na to.
the Shadow
Yeah,
Fiend.
magic missile. May araw nga ba na darating, mga kaibigan?
Uy,
Get
sukat.
some of the fun for that Rosh Pit, pero wala. Awit, mga kaibigan.
Sukat.
James should go down. JULZ getting the kill.
Yeah. With the Shadow Rays as well. At least, nakakuha na ng kill ngayon si JULZ. But if you can see his net worth, well, hindi ko na sasabihin ko kailan. Basta alam niyo na yan.
Yun na nga,
You
mga
know
kaibigan.
where, one spot yung Winter's Curse
Winter's
for the
Curse.
setup. Gabi with the
Tapos
hook.
Hook yan! Pero syempre, paano mo idadodge yun? Ako Winter's Curse ka. Automatic Execration is on the mission to shut down
Yes.
the Shadow Fiend of JULZ.
So, ito yung setups na meron ngayon for the hook, yung aside, at least yung aside execution. Bukod sa fact na si Gabi, nakaka-hit din siya ng mga hook niya, but you can see how well execution sets up for hook. Kanina yung Vengeful Spirit stun into the hook, tapos ngayon naman, nakita natin Matic Winter's Curse with that very long range. Pwede mo makasama layo, tapos instant hook mula sa Pudge. Easy setup
Alam mo
for the
pa yung
Mirana
reverse
damage.
niyan? Alam mo yung reverse niyan?
Ano yan?
Cold Embrace.
Cold Embrace.
Tapos hook mo yung kakampi mo para makatakas.
Para
diba?
makatakas,
Yun yung
tama.
kabaligtaran na naman.
Defensive
Kung may
naman.
Winter's Curse hook, meron Cold Embrace hook, at meron ding sinigawan ditong Lag, mga kaibigan. Let's see here if get the Razor back out. Here comes Ben-Hur, puts in the Slither and Crush towards James. But of course,
Wala
the
sila
ultimate of the
detection.
Mirana was committed. There's gonna be the Sukuchi, lots of stealth in our game. And Gabi would be seeing this Weaver anywhere on the map.
Tala mo kung nagkaroon ng konting kamustahan si Kimo tsaka si Extract. Extract bagong player Kimo. Siyempre, veteran na sila. Sino kaya mananalo?
May
Kung
talon,
ang
may leap.
mamapres
Ako!
ko pero double leap.
Hindi nahagip ni Ben-Hur, pero
Uy!
meron siyang movement speed sa ating Reaver. Of course, there's some...
Uy!
Isa tayo na lang, hindi na kailangan ng Slither and Crush dito. Can Gabi answer with a hook?
And
Wala
Gabi
lang,
answer
mga
nga, but does he have the vision? He knows the guess will
Right, so-
not be right.
Yapi. So they have to back
Nakanakaw
out.
pa.
Still, 10-14 dito sa ating game. Do take note that despite the status ng ating economy dito, mga kaibigan, malapit-lapit
Oh.
yung gold natin dito sa dalawang team natin. And so, makikita nyo naman kung how erratic the golds are. Pero, of course, hindi pa naman kasi ganun, hindi pa naman kasi nakukuha yung mga specific power spike for our heroes here in this game. It can be said na, you know, nasa pseudo laning phase pa rin naman tayo.
I think so, too.
Multiple ganks.
Especially because of the sobrang dami ng gank, so hindi masyado nakapag right-click fire yung mga heroes as there's gonna be another Winter's Curse setup. Perfect for the
poste, may ilaw ka, kita, Sukuchi, hindi nakapag-time lapse. And easy one onto Rappy, happy feet. Maybe a sad feet on this one. Lalo pa si JULZ, mga kaibigan, gets pick off after the Weaver. And in advance for this, it's gonna be Ben-Hur, puts the two-man, slithering crush. James here, puts a haul. Happy feet, may try to answer. Dalawa kinuha nyo sa amin, kami naman. Gabi. Patay sa gabi, ladies and gentlemen, with Ben-Hur leading the fray on this one. Winter Wyvern, alam ba nila yung pastuhan dito? X-Rag. Tingnan natin, can this be a tea in the bag? As Bibo, ladies and gentlemen, easy work para
kay Extract then taking down that Winter Wyvern. And you saw kanina kung gaano ka lupit din talaga ang isang Rubik na pick. Was able to steal off the Purification. That's why yung setup with the 2-man stun dun sa Slithering Crush, nag-land with the Purification, easy setup. And that means na sobrang taas din yung damage output nila against even the Pudge right now. But overall, I think the Pudge is getting all of those flesh heap stacks. Maybe hindi pa niya kinuha yung mismong flesh heap, but you know yung kanyang participation sa game. Meron siya at least siguro 6, 3, and 5, so potentially 11 flesh heap stacks agad yung makukuha niya. 30 minutes in, that's actually a lot for a Pudge.
Yun na nga din And you know, we're considering the tax here, pero hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen. You could see that the Guardian Angel is committed here. Rappy, walang atrasan sa kanya. X-Rag, kinuha ba saan, mga kaibigan? Gabi puts the hook on that one. Rappy with the Sukuchi. Gabi would try to go for the chase. I think Rappy would be able to escape on this one. Pero kung meron pa miracle hook, naku! Ganda naman ang obs natin doon. Talagang pinapakita yung fog natin. Kaso nga lang yung hook hindi sa pull.
Pinakamalupit na obs sa Southeast Asia. Big shoutouts to Alo Boy De Leon.
With a no.
With a no. Alo with a no.
Now, Rappy here. Let's see. They can still make this play. There's a lot of insurance coming in from this Omni Knight. It's only the Sukuchi that they have to check. Pero anong isa-sidestep mo? Lalo pa kung na Winter's Curse. Kuya, ano anyari sa'yo? Winter's Curse na pinasa dito ng Rubik, mga kaibigan. Rappy stepping in. Another somebody stepping in. It's gonna be JULZ joining this party. And that's Fuji Ninja Boogie, mga kaibigan. Rather, Bimbo. Easy work.
Nag-abol pa rin sila dito. They're chasing RR. Rappy's on the hunt. He does have the Sukuchi, but that's a Omni Knight. Pero mukhang lilikuran niya dito. Sige mo, yun na kayo mangyari. Yun na kanilang haabulin. Dito na si Ben-Hur, applies the Corrosive Haze, but the Shrine is ready. Will they try to fight this one? It's very scary, but Kimo will get out. Samantala, RR dito na pag man-fight arrow will be dodged.
Yun na nga.
Naghahabol pa rin sila dito.
Medyo nararamdaman mo, no? Kumakapit yung tira dito ng ating Weaver, especially with the Corrosive Haze. But of course, they cannot take this fight. Lalo pa, napakalapit sa Torre. Dumating na rin si Gabriel, of course, with our Pudge. So still, yun our scoreboard is 16-17, and for the economy, yan na yun.
Pero makita nyo naman that here the mid lane, they will get extra. Kanina dun sa past skirmish, another good usage of the Rubik, stealing of that Winter's Curse na pinang setup. And that was perfect kasi nakapag-turn na ron sila 3-4-0 ang nag-exchange sa fight na yun. They did lose the Razor after that extended fight, but overall, nakikita nyo naman kung gaano kaganda yung bigayan on the side of Happy Fitness. The hook will again miss from Gabi, but that's fine.
A lot of plays coming in here mula kay Gabi. Pero para sa mga audience natin, I think they would need to put a keen eye on the economy dito kasi merong critical information dito sa ating economy that would actually put one team na alanganin kasi isa sa mga win conditions actually dito. Lalo pa, you were discussing earlier the tanks of Execration. Pero of course, to back up for those tanks, kailangan nila ng backline damage na decente. And so far, mukhang kapos yun. JULZ dito. Kapos nga ba yung buhay niya? Winter's Curse to complete that one. Auto hook, sumarang dito si Nin. Humara dito si Bimbo, mga kaibigan. Pero JULZ would go down. And no hook to be committed. Medyo talagang ganun yung mission, no? Multiple members to be sent against JULZ.
Wonder why there was a hook from Gabi on James, but still, napatay pa rin nila si JULZ dito na medyo mag-isa. I think that they scouted JULZ rotation mula dun sa bottom lane ng Dire, papunta dun sa, well, dun sa ward. And despite his net is deaths right now, I think he does have 4 deaths at least to his name, is still in a pretty good spot dito sa ating network chart. As you can see right now, guys, kita-kita naman ang lagay sa lipunan as they will find Gabi. At pag nakatakas pa yan.
Easy check, telekinesis, tinelekinesis itong ating Pudge. Kung kanina ang kinaklap on ay si JULZ, walang problema yon. Wala silang problema. They could just repeat and do whatever Execration is doing as well against JULZ. But let's see here. as members of Execration are actually converging towards this tier 1, possibly tower, another hook.
Jesse Vash this time,
Yeah.
ang hook. But unfortunately,
Interesting
wala
si
siyang
Jesse Vash.
dismember.
Oo nga, si Josh Bash pala yung nakakuha.
Oh,
Akala ko si
China.
Gabi na naman.
Yeah.
Nakakagulo talaga at nakaka-disturb ng laro ang Rubik.
Oh, hashtag SF nga naman ni Jules, sabi dito ni paring RR.
Yan nga eh, sa pool pa rin, you know. I mean, if you really consider towards this game, kung makikita mo at observan mo mabuti, andun pa rin yung emphasis dun sa SF ni Jules. Not just actually on the multiple ganks committed to him, on multiple members committed to him, but also kung ano yung obvious na information na makikita mo para sa game na to.
Let's see about this, but as you can see, the kill score is 19-4-17. I will favor the Pudge a lot for sure, because as long as there are flesh heap stacks around, mas napapaganda sa kanya. Alam din natin na retroactive po ang ibig sabihin ng ang flesh heap, which means na kahit pa hindi mo pa nakuha yung skill, meron mo pa rin nakuha ang flesh heap doon. So mamaya we can expect this Pudge to be very tanky with, I believe, 12 flesh heap stacks already.
Pag kinuha mo yung flesh heap stacks, biglang may spike ng stun.
Bigla may spike, oo. Parang hindi pa siya nagte-take effect unless, of course, i-pick up mo na yung mismong skill. But it still records yung mga nakuha mong flesh heap stacks while even before mo siyang kunin.
Parang 13th month pay, no?
Oo, parang gano'n. Retroactive.
Shoutout sa 13th month pay.
Oo nga, wala pa tayo dyan.
Wala pa tayo dyan.
Anyways,
going back for this game, it's actually quite close.
Yeah, very good.
Makikita nyo dito sa kondisyon ng ating mapa. Of course, everyone is just playing the on the hunt game. But let's see here, will this be the game for Happy Feet? As you could see, that multiple members of Execration advancing towards them. JULZ might be on the bad side for this one. Natanggal na rin si Jesse Vash at si Ben-Hur dito with Kibble dominating the fields one by one. Another pick up for the swap, another stand onto Extrag at si JULZ. Doon lamang nakita si JULZ. Si JULZ nga ba pinakahuli dito? May sagot nga ba siya? Rappi mo try to answer, especially with the time-lapse available for this. Not to mention that Execration's members are dropping low one by one, but there is the cold embrace to ensure them to go for the push. After this tier 1 goes for the tier 2.
Yeah, wala rin nakuha doon. Yung Happy Feet na kill man lang. They were members of Execution the very low, but again, with that Omni Knight, they can make themselves sure na top sila. The damage mula dito kay Shadow Fiend. Ano na bang items dito direct ni JULZ?
Item check tayo.
Yan. Kita nyo naman, hindi na namin sasabihin, but there is gonna be a cold embrace para kay Pino as well as the repel. Ganging up on this Winter Wyvern. There's the Winter's Curse na ginamit, but the hook will actually not be...
Yeah. Ben-Hur, exact low for this one, but there's still the cold embrace to stain him. Kimon, mga kaibigan, after the ult will be able to walk away. So it's just a 4-2 for Zero Exchange. A big win here para sa Happy Feet squad.
Slight miscoordination from Execration. Ginamit nila yung Winter's Curse, but there was a hook, so hindi na kuha yung maximum value out of the Winter's Curse. Bukod pa doon, hindi pa nila na-damage with the dismember kasi nga naman, yung target ng Winter's Curse is immune from outside damage.
And a little
That's why they were
icebreaker
able to take it.
from the game. Kasi diba ang ganda ng bigayan sa stage na sinabi ni Levine tsaka ni Rico,
Oo nga
ang
eh.
ating mga hosts. Of course, the interesting part here is aside from the games on the stage and for our segments, you can also get a chance to win those gaming peripherals sa mga booths natin. So to our audience, after the game, never, ever forget to visit the booths for their latest offerings, lahat ng activities nila, and get a chance to win those awesome gaming peripherals.
At kung ako sa inyo, papuntahin nyo na rin yung mga tropa nyo kasi sobrang daming mouse na papamigay natin. Sabi nga ni Vin, mices na may papamigay natin.
Libre pa nga. Libre pa tong event
Libre
na to.
pa, libre.
That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen.
So I do hope that you guys stick dito sa ating program, and of course, invite your friends to go here sa BGC because this is a free event and you can win a lot of prizes.
Indeed.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are officially out of our laning phase. Not to mention that both these two teams are trying to spot out nasaan yung mga active rotations nila. This is the phase of the game na we can say that it's already a chess game. You know?
Yeah.
Para malaman kung nasan man yung kabilang team. Feel ko parang hindi pa ganon obvious anong config sa mapa ang pwedeng i-pull off nila dito, whether they go for a 4-1 or maybe just go for 5-man push. It's a matter of actually putting the smoke play, taking advantage of the vision, not to mention getting priorities on budding objectives, the likes of the Roshan na nakuha dito ng Happy Feet.
Yeah. And that will be the Roshan picked up, of course, by the side of Happy Feet. At pwede pa nilang i-gamitin yung authority na meron silang with that Aegis of the Immortal to trying to push the lanes. I mean, even the Razor, na maganda naman yung kanya simula, he actually had a solo lane against that Omni Knight. He's not getting the farm out of the mid game. Usually, you see the Razor talaga wrecking havoc na already mid game. It's a standard thing for the Razor. But unfortunately, he wasn't successful just because of the sheer amount of pressure rin na binibigay din dito ng Execration side. And there's gonna be a hook out to JULZ, but the counter stun with the
medyo
Curse
nagkaroon ng appearance dito na malaki. TP dito ang ating Razor. Pero you could see kung gaano kababa yung pagkatrap dito kay Ben-Hur na pops din etong ating Aegis of Immortal, but JULZ would still get out to this fight. Unang intro ng Rhythm of Souls at paisa-isa pinagpapatulan yung member ng Execration dito. Isa na rin si Kimu. Can he make an escape for this one? Lalo pa tatlo na ang member sa wala. Huwag nyo na hanapin ang wala. And can they make the chase for this one? Joshi Bash, can he get the high ground advantage? Telekinesis instantly. Nako, ayun mga kaibigan, there's still that one. And that should allow JULZ to join this fight. Despite Joshi Bash dropping low, it's still a 4-for-2 exchange. And it's Happy Feet's win to take by Pahabol. Pahabol, it's a 4-for-3 on this one. But look at that, Bimbo ay naging things. Just Bimbo things. Rappi getting the kill on that one.
5-4-4 nangyari. Pero syempre, tatlo lang yung namatay kasi may Aegis. But I think that ang MVP para sa akin sa laban na is definitely Jesse Vash with that Rubik. Una sa lahat, nagamit yung Winter's Curse dun sa Slardar. But of course, naka-stand up si Shadowfiend kaya hindi niya lampas. But when the Slardar almost died, ang ginawa dito ni Jesse Vash, Stolen Cold Embrace na naman. Ginamit para sa kanyang tropa para mabuhay. At nakapag-land pa ng additional stuns kay si Slardar because of his additional life. With the Blink Dagger up on that Slardar, was able to facilitate for more kills. And then nahabol pa niya ngayon yung Miranda, even stealing that Arctic Burn, using the Arctic Burn mula dun sa Winter Wyvern to dish out the damage on that Miranda while he's still being stunned up. So even with the telekinesis timing lang na hindi naman ganun katagal na duration na stun, napatay pa rin nila si Miranda and then got a kill onto the Weaver. So
medyo nahuli lang yung kamay na dito. Nagulat din siya na nakita niya si Mirana doon. Interesting part, kasi nanggaling din sa low ground si Mirana. Not much of the expectation dito ni Jesse Vash. But the clear information here is for that fight, sobrang influencing ni Jesse Vash.
Now they fight more. Omni Knight is here, has the corrosive face, but has got the repel. Meron na rin kinasta kanya ng Moonlight Shadow. They'll be safe in the shrine as well. And that will be all. But they did commit the Moonlight Shadow dito para Shinzo.
Yep.
We do know that that is an investment, but okay.
Yeah, insta-dust. Actually, JULZ was stunned by the dust. He knows the status for that one. Let's make for the advance. This will make this engage kind of tricky in this mid lane. And have to watch out for this economy. Mapapansin nyo na yung economy natin ay ganyan na, mga kaibigan.
Kita-kita nyo naman.
Kitang-kita nyo naman ang estado ng ating laro.
Pag pinakita natin yung, pwede ba natin pakita yung gold graph dito? Parang, ayan, almost tied. Or, to quote the Mineski TV peeps, parehas lamang.
Parehas lamang.
Parehas lamang.
Parehas lamang.
Item pick up dito mula sa Slardar. Do not expect that this late, but maybe Happy Feet dito anticipating that this game might go long as there is gonna be an arrow flying around this member from distance.
Another stun for that one. Adjuvantage dito ang Execration. And they would put the X towards the portrait of their heroes. Dalawang nawala instantly. That's Kimmel, that is Gabby. And naghahanap na rin yung Happy Feet. Is there no one else? Sino pa ang lalapit, mga kaibigan? Clearly that gank was foiled here by Happy Feet.
Of course, Shadowfiend with that good Requiem of Souls na naman.
Let's see on this one. Ben-Hur blinking in. And an easy work para kay Rappi. Ngayon medyo pumapamiso ang Happy Feet. At baka ito na nga ba yung sinasabi ni Kimo na bawi-bawi din.
Ito na nga yata yun. Pitas gaming mula dito sa side ng Happy Feet. Getting them 3 around the map. We can expect the JULZ, his mastery of the Shadowfiend talaga is kakaiba. We do know na napatay siya ilang beses. I think 4 times siya napatay doon sa laning stage. But right now, he's sitting still on that network chart. Ito naman, maganda kanyang pwesto sa lipunan. And you can see the additional effects pala, by the way guys. Minodify na nila ngayon yung effects ng glyph. Kasi di ba parang dati kagaya niya yung effect ng BKB pag BKB ka. So, iba na lang nila yung spell immune tsaka yung gold, di ba? Tsaka yung damage immune ka.
So, ngayon what happens is that you actually have that kind of portal aura pag inactivate mo yung clip dito. But with Karapi, he actually, well, Jace puts in a swap para dito sa kay Ben-Hur, mga kaibigan. Pero clearly, that is what we call a suicide swap. Now, the chase is on here para sa Happy Feet squad. They don't have the crowd controls. They don't have the stand for this one. But they clearly have the numbers to take this fight. Nako, malas to, mga kaibigan. Sa dinami-dami ng mga kabady-body mo with the Winter's Curse, Weaver pa, tsaka Shadowfiend. Awit.
Awit talaga. Umawit talaga doon. It's gonna be a retreat mula dito sa
Yeah.
Happy Feet side.
Ganda na ginawa ni Bimbo doon.
Maganda naman talaga.
Let's see here. Can there be a setup?
There
Mga
might be a
kaibigan,
setup,
that's
but
big mystery.
uy, magandang...
Pero ayun, may
Oy.
reveal po kasi tayo ng mga sentries. Tayo ngayon yung nabait ng ating ops, ladies and gentlemen. But still, Happy Feet
Oh,
has the
napana.
answer for this one. That's gonna be the arrow, puts in the instant purification. Para kay JULZ, they want to keep this guy in check. Requiem of Souls. Yo! Sabi ni JULZ, double kill here for X-Rag.
What a
But it's
turnaround.
actually 3 members, make that 4. As Bimbo, it's just a matter of time after this cold embrace might be the next casualty for Execration.
Ayun na, merong
Another
offensive swap
here.
dito mula
JULZ
James.
Insta, konting sigaw, mabilisan, mabilis na pura sa illusion, and JULZ gets deleted as well. The kill streak is ended, but X-Rag would put James in check. Walang mana para kay Jesse Bass. Rapi will join this fight. Hindi kailangan tumira. Dinaanan at binanggalang ng Sukuchi dito. Field mula kay X-Rag. TP as well. No stun.
Uy!
Oy! Nagtabog!
Nagtabog sa
si
lupa.
Cohenmur.
Okay lang.
Okay lang.
Wag kang mainis. But that was a good trade din. Nakita nyo naman ang gold exchange dito. That swing again in favor of the Happy Feet side. And it looks like Execution nakakuha na sila ng magandang opening, taking down the Slardar, but they went greedy. Napaka-promising din naman. Unfortunately, dapat ang combo nila is JULZ and then you wait for a while into the hook. But that wasn't the case. Again, ngayon guys, kasi hindi na pwedeng ma-hook yung mga nasa taas ng area. Dati kasi pwede yun na JULZ tas hook for the easy displacement. But right now, hindi na yun nagiging effective. That was already patched up dito sa ating map. But anyway guys, by the way, parang Shin, wala mo kasi mga nanonood sa atin. Siyempre nanonood sila ngayon, anticipating yung mga questions na giveaway mamaya ni Asura Enrico. Pero alam niyo, mas maganda din na gawin nyo, habang nanonood, sumali din kayo sa Activity 1 and Activity 2 na available sa mga activity booths natin. Kasi yun naman, hindi lang cellphone na pamimigay, hindi lang mouse ang pamimigay, cellphone na yung pamimigay doon.
Actually, iba sa mga tanongs natin, in relation sa mga boots natin dito, ang bilis, may bura, extra, bumasahan sa ating mid lane. Nice karami na hook! May taya, close call para pag-ibig kay Jesse Bash. But still, no catch there for that one. You have to take note. Tagal pa rin yung Razor dito sa ating laro. So let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly, with the numbers disadvantage, Happy Feet cannot go out of their base to defend this tier 2 tower. That's gonna be the reveal, ladies and gentlemen. JC Bash, kung umuhook ka, may hook din ako. Madaling copy yan, mga kaibigan. Ben-Hur advancing, no slither and crush. Just the Crossy base to allow for the vision. And clearly, the position here of Execration is revealed. Round 2, hinok yung may hook. Gabi, ladies and gentlemen, inside the base here of Happy Feet. Gusto ko, happy ka. Gabi here with a cold embrace. Can he make it? Can he survive? Will he? As you can see, that Ben-Hur will be the casualty for that one. The mission for Gabi is completed. James is already gone for this one.
Oh, almost getting the hook once again, Jesse Bash. Almost getting that one. Rapi wants to go to the backlines. There's the Shadow Fiend using the Requiem of Souls. Nakakuha siya ng double kill dito. Might get even more as they are chasing. Kimo, tinamaan din dito ng kanang Swarm. And it's gonna be 4 down on the side of Execration. Despite only losing 2. At nakita mo yung pinakita dito ni Jesse Bash. Nagdalawang hook si Gabi, pero sabi niya, mas maganda yung hook ko, mas nakakahuli ako. In fact, yung dalawang hook na pinakita dito ni Gabi, mas maganda pa yung pinakita ni Jesse Bash dahil dalawa yung na-hook niya na successfully. So
sa
what a player.
diba? Actually, na-force stop lang ba palayo after nung unang hook?
I think,
parang na-force stop lang.
leap away.
Leap away. Tapos yung ikalawang hook, wala na talaga na, mga kaibigan. Yun na nga, saktong-sakto yung interview para kay Jesse Bash. Pero mapapansin natin at Execration is having the struggles in entering the base of Happy Feet here. Pero yung mga audience natin dyan sa labas, yung nasa gedlit, nasa gilid natin, huwag na huwag po kayo mahiyang pumasok. This is a free event na gumi-giveaway ng 40 gaming mouse.
40.
Keyboards, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 na cellphone. Anytime, ladies and gentlemen, you can have the chance of winning that one. You saw the game earlier.
Yeah.
Nakita niyo yung contest natin, easy.
Easy lang. Kaya
Sobrang
basta
dali.
fan kayo ng Dota or fan kayo ng eSports, kaya nyo sagutin yan. So, kung sa inyo, pumunta lang kayo dito. And,
Libre
marami
pumasok,
pa mga
walang
activities. Remember guys, yung activity 1 activity na pwede kang makuha ng keyboard at ng cellphone, kailangan nyo mag-join dun sa mismong activity. So, just visit the activity booths around dito sa ating event and you will have the chance to win yung prize na cellphones nga naman.
Yeah. For the most part, I feel like may napakalakas na setup. There's a very powerful setup to be brought here by Execration. I just feel like yung mga early team fights na na-introduce sa laban na to, kulang sa raw stats. Yung backline damage lang talaga ng Execration. Even though Gabby's actually already playing out of his mind, there's also some nice Winter Curse coming in from Bimbo. I feel like kailangan pa ng additional items dito na stats nga ng, of course, Vengeful Spirit, of course, by the Mirana to actually parang deal damage. To deal considerable damage towards the squishy targets here of Happy Feet when they can, kasi ang dulas nitong mga targets din sa Happy Feet.
Parang kailangan nilang i-close. Parang wala pala silang talagang closer dun sa mga fights. Parang yes, maganda ka nilang start but medyo yung sabihin na natin panapos. Finishing, yeah. There you go.
Finishing shot, no? Meron lang damage, no? Pero parang nakakatakas pa rin itong Happy Feet, which they can. They have a lot of setups to do so. That's a quick stun. Pero James, can JULZ finish this kill? That is the big question. The Corrosive Base is there to allow for the vision despite the Mirana ultimation. And ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the golden praise para kay Bimbo. Sa sarili niya, malaking tanong. There is the Winter's Curse. Pero parang walang answer, no? From the rest of the members of Execration here. And Happy Feet is looking oh so strong. Bawi-bawi nga ba ang sagot as they may go for another pickup against Kimo on this one. Bawi-bawi nga ba? There's gonna be another leap. The Creeps will be able to hug this tier 2 and the push will be set.
Pwede ba natin pakita dito yung talent na pinili ni JULZ? That's probably why he's dishing a lot of damage. Okay, so yun ka na nakuha. Despite hindi pa siya level 25 dito, well, he will get that plus 3 damage per soul. He's still dealing a lot of damage. Nakita nyo naman, literally, naglakad lang shot ni right click yung Vengeful Spirit pero napatay niya. Ganun lang kasimple. Not even ganun ni the Scadi. I think he does have that flutter mula dun sa butterfly para makikiriso kanyang movement speed. And syempre, more damage and more attack speed. But overall, it's just raw damage by the Shadow Fiend na tumatalo na ngayon sa side ng Execration. That's the strength of a Shadow Fiend din.
And you could see the status as well ng economy ng ating laro. You could see how obvious that is if you check for the audience. Makikita niya na mas eminent na, no? Mas budding na kung ano man yung gold deficit na nandito sa ating laro. That's gonna be the hook. Get Scout on that one. Unang tinamaan actually would be the Razor, but the fight would be continued here. Rappi advancing for this. Aegis of Immortal onto JULZ. Intro mga kaibigan. Guardian Angel. But of course, the Lord of Darkness is here. Requiem of Souls to shoo away members of Execration. Another hook for Jeshi Bash.
Nag-aabol na rin sila dito. They want to slaughter. They will get it. JULZ, hindi masyadong mapag-lockdown dito ng kahit isino. They doesn't have the Scadi and walang further stuns din mula sa Happy Feet side. The Weaver already taken out. JULZ chasing Gabby. He does have the flutter. Naku po, dinala pa niya talaga si Jesse Bash para ma-stun siya. Bonding moments lang. And that will be one trade going in favor of Happy Feet. They're now ganging up on JULZ, but JULZ does have that invisibility. Merong set reward na nilapag, but too late already. JULZ already out. Pero ito, makikita na naman siya. There's the Winter's Curse. Samantala sa kabilang side, mapapatay nila yung Rubik. Only one remains para sa Happy Feet. That's JULZ. And he is quite tanky, quite beefy, especially with evasion as well. Go on top of the 20% evasion talent and the butterfly.
Yes, the stats din as well ng Manta style. Di na nga mga kaibigan. But still, look at that. Bayad na bayad at sulit na sulit. As long as members of Execration are alive, as long as the Omni Knight is there to check for them, they can continue and advance towards the base of Happy Feet. Let's see here, JULZ, can he make an answer? Can he defend this one? He gets 4-step in para sa kanyang base. And I think Execration, malaking tanong pa rin as they will continue this high ground push in another day.
Yeah. So far, the problem here for Happy Feet is that they don't have enough naman lockdown on their side. See, even with the damage output of the Shadow Feet, if he can't hit anyone, if he's being kited around, talagang makatakas.
That's the there are a lot of disruptions coming in from Execration.
Yes.
That's the problem when it comes to having JULZ be in the position to deal damage. So, ramdam nyo pa rin. There are, of course, the obvious difficulties for this Shadow Fiend to dish out as much damage as possible. I mean, the optimal damage possible.
Problem with Shadow Fiend din dito sa ating laban is he's quite alone in terms of the net worth chart. Sabihin na natin, yes, nakakuha na farm din yung Weaver as well as this Razor, but not gonna be enough. As you can see, the Razor is not actually rich. And in fact, ang kanyang item of choice is the Aeon Disc, which I believe is not the best item for the Razor.
Yeah.
As you can see, medyo super defensive siya, at least for me. I think the Aeon Disc pwede siya sa mga, sabihin natin mga anti-mage para siyang, sabihin natin para pag nag-split push na anti-mage ka, kapag merong hero biglang nag-gank, nakaunahan ka, you have that Aeon Disc so that you can survive for 2.5 more seconds. But for Razor, I think hindi yun yung optimal item sa kanya. Perhaps I would have him like a Shiva's Guard or something like an SNY, even the Blade Mail kung talaga nagsistruggle siya, but that wasn't the case. Medyo super defensive yung kanya item of choice dito. That's probably why hindi rin siya masyado nakakaambag during sa team fights.
We'll see what is the next itemization of the Razor
Oh, look
here.
at that.
Bimbo, binati ni JULZ, mga kaibigan. Of course, after the purification, would be the cold embrace. Tinapos,
Nice
sakto
timing.
at sa ball. Bayan na bayan! It's gonna be the requiem of souls na salong-salo ni Bimbo dito. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben-Hur, after ma-hook, nag-scam mga kaibigan. Slithering crash on this one, and Gabby would be the one to be killed here by JULZ. Ladies and gentlemen, happy feet. Bawat tira ng SF ni JULZ ay bawat bawi na sagot dito sa tanong ni Kimo. RR here getting punished by Rappi, and you could see that the tier 3 very likely to go down in the hands
Nakita nyo
of
naman
Happy
yung
Feet.
potency dito ng Razor pick by the Happy Feet side. Nakita nyo kung paano natanggal lang yung Guardian Angel with that unstable current, and now the Omni Knight wants to fight, but you really have a mistake dito. Parang Omni Knight, parang Happy.
Aray!
Stepped in the wrong neighborhood against tatlong membro dito ng Happy Feet. At talaga napatay din siya agad. That's a dieback. Nakatakas pa yata. Shokochi out pa dito. Si Weaver, and he will get out.
At ayun po yung SF ni JULZ, nagpupush po sa tier 3. So ayun po, tapos
Ayun
tinira na lang
na
si
po.
James
Stepped
dito.
in the wrong neighborhood na naman.
Yapi, mga kaibigan. Medyo
JULZ falling low, might
right click
fall.
na lang, di ba? Lupang hinirang extended edition, ladies and gentlemen, mula kay JULZ.
At meron pa siyang dito, parang tol. Ages of Immortal.
Yun na nga.
And
Kanina pa, right click ng right click.
oh, right click all day, every
Right
day.
click all day, every day here.
Opo.
I'm not so sure if even can Bimbo answer for this one. That could be the stealth sentry na dinrap dito of the Aegis. JULZ very willing. Ayun yung puntod niya, pero buhay pa siya. TP sa harapan. Can they make the crowd control check for
Oh,
him?
nice stun. Triple stun mula dun sa
Ben-Hur!
Ben-Hur. At meron na lang dito Cold Embrace just for prolonging his life.
Yeah, mga
No one
kaibigan.
died just yet. Merong Requiem Souls na kinasa dito. Tinamaan yung Vengeful Spirit. That's a dieback once again. Gabby, meron siyang BKB pero hindi niya kaya pigilan yung physical damage dito. And that's gonna be
Gabby.
2 down already. They're still chasing Winter Wyvern. Triple kill para sa SF ni JULZ.
Walang makalapit sa SF ni JULZ, mga kaibigan. Kanina pa yan at nabuhay na yan.
And they
That's
throw
gonna
in
be
the
GG
towel.
call, ladies and gentlemen. And for the first game of our match here, the face-up in BGC High Street, this game on will go for Happy Feet's victory.
Kita-kita nyo naman, ilang beses napatay sa mid game, sa early game, sa late